Oh,
All her fears turn to anger.
bersesuai.
Takes her phone out before she can cry. Just to find someone near her. She texts him, but she doesn't hear back.
Ayan. Yan
And she's already parking, patiently waiting to see if you'll pull up behind her. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice,
Sila.
'cause it's another day for you. You and me in paradise.
Ano ba sa inyo? Bro? Oh. Oh, anjing terakhir. Bro. Belum lagi awak. Nai lewat itu ke. Oh, kata-kata. Tapi pinjaman. Ya, ini. Mana? Nah, HP-nya ada. Hah. Sama. Yes.
So the field has been reduced now to just 8. It is quarter-finals day. For the right to be within just one tie of the showpiece final, you can feel here the sense of possibility. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
We have already started here. Yoro is fouled. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha. That has been cut short. Mathias Cunha.
Manchester United, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Mathias Cunha. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Clearly not happy with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Always onto this. And he shoots! It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, super find. Pass has gone astray. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough in the pass, Peter, did he?
It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The pass is intercepted. Casemiro. Oh, played through for the wide man. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And this could be the final action of the first half. It's a mighty effort! He scored! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some...
And we've reached half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
We're already back up and running after half-time. And the shot! And again! He's going to be disappointed with that. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Casemiro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mount. Over to the left. He has found the way through. a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Lewandowski. That's good defending, very good defending. Yup, and a shot! And a chance! Well, that is rather wayward. Kubasi makes the interception. Manchester United
look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
And what is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to combat the aerial threat in repelling those crosses.
Mount, decent chance! And played it back swiftly.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's had a shot! Tearing after the ball here.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lewandowski goes for a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
big chance! Yes, it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Now who's going to be first to this? And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Mazraoui. Forward it goes. Calmly anticipates. He can run onto that. He's found a way. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come. Barcelona came so close to executing a perfect smash and grab, but it just was not to be.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Barcelona displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And he's lost his man. Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
He's through here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha spread out to the left. Martin is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, easy pickings there. Manchester United have a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. That's a good ball. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And that could be danger here. Short changes him with that pass. Koundé, Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Lewandowski.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Lewandowski first in line. And he's found the net.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Coolly done, 1 each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Rafinha is second man up. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
So, the second man in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So this one to restore parity. Off the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Manchester United are looking for comfort. Calm as you like. And the lead is 2. So the ball is placed on the spot. Barcelona are looking to save match point. And that is just about that. Barcelona are out, already heading home before even reaching the sharp end.
Terus gila. Naik ngapi na deh, Mike. Seru sama Brand. Naik ada udah lekuan rồi.
Berarti di tim menuju aja.
Udah depan joki lah.
Oh, do yang naik ya.
Hindi lang naman.
Kurang aja sih.
Pero kung hindi yan pa doon. Mak, bukan makan. Tak kuat loh. Lebih. Lebih. Muncul. Sekarang. Nakak. Ini dia. Mata aku nunggu tak. Jadi besar goyang dah. Goyang dah. Goyang, goyang. Hihi. Ah, tapi kupu. Ye. Sana kita. Bisa lah. Terima tinggi. Ya, mari teh. Aku tidak boleh tambah tu. Kalau dia mau tinggal. Nah, tu. Kami dah udah mang. Tak boleh jadi.
So welcome one and all to semi-final day. Each side at the expense of the other, determined, convinced that it is they who will be contesting the final and indeed perhaps going on to glory. This though is a game right on the edge. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game, some may argue, with just a
Real chance! Well played. Snuffed out the danger. Gonzalo Ramos. And it's Vitinha. Matheus Cunha. Cuts out the pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha, out to the right. Safanov claims contact. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a nice ball. Maguire gets over and intercepts.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now. Aiming to do what? Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
He expected better, and so did he. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's found a way through. And it's played forward.
Manchester United, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Mazraoui. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mendes forwards with intent, and he's managed to get free. He's Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Calmly anticipates. Vitinha, and here's Kvaratskhelia. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mount. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Tacho tries to dink it through. Good ball over the top. Mount. There's Rawi. Vitinha, who's on a run down the left wing. And they win it back again. Matches Cunha. Safanov gets his gloves on. And the semi-final reaches halfway. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Kvaratskhelia is flagged offside. Manchester United are making a change now. And he's running through. Oh, great! He's having a shot! Yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equals.
Can he finish? That was very necessary. Mathias Cunha. Oh, now can they counter? And he cuts out the supply. Malacia shifted upfield. Tries a measured ball. That has been cut short. Out towards the flank. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Doué. Can he finish? Oh, he's really drilled it. Diogo Dalot shapes to shoot. Tries a shot.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Šeško. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Mathias Cunha. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot and goal! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 2 changes being made right now. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Moved on forwards.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, easy pickings there. João Neves. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nicely intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Heaven, aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Played with finesse. Vitinha, gently done. Šeško. That's it. They are out. Well, losing at this stage is just the worst, and the scene on the pitch underlines as much. It was...
Allora, che prende? Ah? Vai. Vedere ragazzi di Galongo. Allora, che era parlare aria.
Surprise they gon' collect. And so in about 2 weeks, but how you doing? But this Bugatti cost me 3, I tend to do it. If it's Steve, this pad, we agree, my dogs gon' do it. Making blues right after blues is how she blew it. Beat up, right boy, got to me, she running through it. Keep talking red when we do crushes, having shrimps. Talking money when I'm on the brother, confident voice. Cute, so she's special. And I like the way she bounce it instrumental. I can't fall in love this that my club that minstrel. 2 a.m. need the fake. I like 4 a.m. when it ain't sleep. She with the click when it's late. She told me when I down, she take my plates up. She go, I go, it's so great. She keep out of all noses, I don't wake up. Then it's sicky on the braces, how they wait up. She be the take. Do right activity. Do right activity. Do right activity. Do right activity. Big stitch.
So we are down to the last 4 semi-finals, as they are meant to be, right on edge. Both sides have laid out their credentials to be here, but only one of them makes the final. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
Again, some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
just miss it. They are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot. Oh,
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Arda Güler. Back into the middle. Looking to break at pace. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold has been caught there. It's a foul. Vinicius Junior. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. Jones, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
And it's Bellingham. Foot in. Mbappe. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Mbappe! Now then, the ball's come loose. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Nicely intercepted. And it's Arda Güler. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. He's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Güler. Nice looking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Spread out to the left. Ekitike. Courtois claims it. Half-time in the semi-final. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Jones is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. Now, what about a counter-attack? Frimpong. Frimpong, gently done. Robertson. Still just the single goal between the sides.
That looks a good ball through.
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Eder Militao. No, again there's no way through. Alexander-Arnold. Arda Güler. And it's Arda Güler. Wirtz shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's got away. And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Mbappe! Oh, that should have been two.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's played forward. Frimpong. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the finish! He should have put that one away.
What a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's...
Oh, smashing header! Moved on forwards. Just about within shooting range. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Tchouameni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tchouameni makes the interception. Brahim Diaz. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. And here's Brahim Diaz. And that's that. So this is it. The final hurdle is behind them. It is a straight road to glory.
ไหนบ้างก็ยินอะไรพี่หลังไหนเป็นกันแท้ครับKenapa ini sih deh? Aneh-aneh semua. Mana tu? dia nih, soalnya main dari awal. Sakit. Oh, lah, usah. Tinggal teknik tiap không biết tên này bốn thế đó rồi gần đây pa này
Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, but now in almost reverential silence. Silence which has descended on the stands in eager anticipation of what lies ahead. This is where they all wanted to be. This really is it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone.
Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mount was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe, shot a goal! Oh, easy pickings there. That's very neat. Oh, smashing header!
Diogo Dalot, gently done.
Alexander-Arnold. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe is flagged offside. That has been cut short. And it's Mount. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Oh, what a pass! Bellingham.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line. Very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too.
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Nicely intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Martinez, and it's played forward. Mainu, he's got away. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bellingham, Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Claimed it back swiftly. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's going to be disappointed with that. Here's Rodrigo. Moved on forwards. It's an excellent interception. Mainu. Whistle's gone. We've reached the halfway point. point of the final. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So what can they make of this? Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Rudiger shifted upfield. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception, well timed.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be...
Goes for a shot! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bellingham. Menu. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he cuts out the supply. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chouameni knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Clearly not happy with that. Matheus Cunha. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sakit parah.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. 2 changes being made right now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vinicius Junior. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Dinks one through. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's managed to get free. Matheus Cunha, brilliantly cut out. Courtois, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, what a giant step.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Eder Militao is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Oh, great shot! Cisco! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And there goes the final whistle.
Pikir sebal. Nehma. Kita mau ikut balik jodoh ini.
Enak anu. Enak. Atas. Kan? Gimana kan? Baik.
Ini ngau. Tim ngau bisa.
Di taman ya. Kalau ganti kan? Siapa ganti Jim?
Mau pilih ni Enel. Kita
Coba di. Oh anjing Nana ini dia.
Derang dunia.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes.
Yoro has got himself a free kick. That is a great pick out. Nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Always onto this. Šeško. Shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot!
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Can he finish? Just off target. Cleared away. And he shoots! He's done very well to deal with it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front.
Manchester United have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Referee has just said play on. And it's Arda Güler. And that's been won straight back. Mount gently done. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. De Ligt getting this. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Güler is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. De Ligt. And he's picked out the run. That was superb goalkeeping.
Xerxes is offering a wry smile there.
Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Ligt can get it clear. Valverde spread out to the left. That's offside. Yes, it is. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Güler, out to the right, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, but he's gone backward here. Mount, he's through here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Howson. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Alexander-Arnold. Kamavinga. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Valverde. Aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, it's come loose! Time for changes on both sides, actually. Casemiro clears it away. Decent chance!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Taken with style! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! Courtois, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with...
And he has been fouled there. Now this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Alexander-Arnold ready to try one. Going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a nicely weighted pass. De Ligt. Have it back and can go again. Zirkzee. Bruno Fernandes. He's got space in, tries a shot!
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Casemiro. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Moved on forwards. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Iya, Pak. Ini, peong de guru. Guru tuh ada. Yang kamu tuh menang, ganti mau kena. Ini dia pegu.
Ipong malam.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter, the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Valverde. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. Nice looking ball. And he welcomes it in. Just the goalkeeper takes a shot! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great ball if he can get there, and he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. It's Arda Güler. He expected better, and so did he. Shaw forwards and with intent. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents. Could be danger here. Howson gently done. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, great chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead.
Sesko!
Running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga. Mount shifted upfield. Played right into his path. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Arda Güler. Vinicius Junior. He's one-on-one! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Howson is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Šeško shoots!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Arda Oh, it's come loose. And that could set him on his way. He's away. Just the keeper to beat. Chance, surely. Šeško. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he finish? Really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time. Chance! Keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. It's run loose here. And that has put paid to that. Diogo Dalot, aim forwards. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now who's going to be first to this? Shaw. De Ligt goes forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Valverde are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That looks a good ball through. Bruno Fernandes shapes to shoot. Sticks it away. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Shot a goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
That is a little undercooked. Bruno Fernandes. Clearly not happy with that. Eder Militao proves too strong. Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. So who's he picking out? Real chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. tries from distance. And that's past the post.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Howson. Moved on forwards. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Šeško. Oh, it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And it's Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes is having a shot! Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. That's an excellent interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United, well, that was a tale of two very different teams.